Suppose I'm ready to go then. Hi. It's me. It's Chris. A little late today. Streamlabs have an update and decided that they were going to break my setup. So that was fun. It's excellent. But you didn't come here to hear me complain about that. We're playing against the storm. Obsidian Lore Master. This royal lore master was clearly sent here to locate something important to the crown. After a few hours of trying, you convinced there's no power in this world that would pry any clue about his goal from him. He has connections, though, and is willing to pay for your help. So, if I win a game after solving 2 forbidden glades, I'll get 10 planks and 20 vegetables for all my future caravans. Sounds pretty fantastic to me. Interesting couple of starting caravans here. I probably am just gonna go with the humans here. God, I wish there was just like one more oil. That would be a lot more tempting. But there's not, so it's not. The fabric, however, is pretty good. Can be used for, for some buildings and stuff like that. Just one more oil would have done it. That would have easily pushed me over the edge. 10 is pretty good. I'm kind of going back and forth on whether I want to have a group of villagers or a fertile ground building, because both of those are very important. Because you want enough villagers to get a good fast start, but you also want to have a fertile ground building so you don't die. That's important. It's hard. I might just roll with the herb garden and call it a day. It's really unfortunate that all the fertile ground buildings rolled a 6 cost. That sucks a lot for me. But, we'll deal with it. I think this is fine. It's a little spooky. And I'm not gonna like the Forbidden Glade event. Like, there is part of me that wants to take a luxury delivery lines to make sure I have enough stuff for that, but by the time I get to a Forbidden Glade, hopefully I'll have some of that rolling already. Hopefully. Why don't we start? If you complete an event during Drizzle, you get 30 random raw food. That can come in handy. It's very hard to get it working, though, especially at a high difficulty level. Trade routes cost more during the storm. Oh well. Global food production is slowed for each hostility level. That can make food very difficult to make. Rotten Rain, a blood flower pops up every 90 seconds during the storm. Not the worst, but it sure does seem like they're going to make food very difficult for me this game. And Vanishing Goods, villagers consume twice the amount of goods when using services. Not a huge issue, usually. So I think the big problems this game is going to be food and keeping enough of it. So we'll just gotta keep that in mind. What an interesting start. I'm sort of tempted to hit Apothecary here. I would certainly love the ability to make biscuits fairly well. I'm finding more and more that the access to incense right off the bat can be pretty important, just to get mats for a bunch of the early dangerous glades, and I do just like the Apothecary in general. Incense and biscuits are great for humans. Tea less so, but might get someone who needs it. Clothier is also very tempting. 3-star coats is the best you can do for coats. And we're gonna want coats. There's just a lot of reasons you'd want coats. It is very tempting. And Weaver's obviously tempting because it's a 3-star production building, but we started with a bunch of fabric, and we don't like need fabric that much with our current setup. Probably later, but right now we're good. It's a tough choice, actually. Like, am I gonna weirdly start with a clothier? That'd be too weird. Let's just click apothecary and say it's good. Small farm's interesting. It's definitely better than the herb garden, but the furnace is really fantastic. Like, super, super, super good. Like, you'll get copper ore from clay pits on this map. 2-star bricks is great. Humans like pie. There's just nothing. Everything is really useful with the furnace. I can't not click it. Greenhouse, also very tempting. I would need access to a drizzle geyser for sure if I click that button. Which I am not for sure going to have. Small farm pretty much does the same thing. The grain can be turned into flour. I have a herb garden for 2-star herbs, so we have 2-star food for everything we need right now. So I think the small farm's fine. I think that's a good pickup, actually. Cool. Little light on initial building material production, which can be a wee bit rough. I generally think that 0-star production on any building material slows you down way too much. Like, you use so much extra stuff. It's just bad. It's bad and rough. It's generally something we want to avoid if we can help it. But we can't help it. I didn't really get offered any, I didn't get offered any plank production as far as I remember. And if I did, it was not good enough to take. So there we go. I guess for the moment, we get to wait for our first cornerstone and see how good that'll be. Maybe it'll give us some direction. Okie dokie. This is, okay. I'm going to be growing a lot of herbs, so we could get a ton of free packs of provisions, which is very useful. On the other hand, giant vegetables is really helpful in 2 ways. First of all, there's vegetable nodes on the map, so that triples the amount of vegetables you get. And it also turns a small farm into a much better building, because instead of getting 3 vegetables from each harvest, you get 5, which is just 1 off from 6. So, like, you can start making, edible raw food right away with a small farm, which, if we fail to get flour going, that could mean a lot. It would mean not starving. They're both good. Exploration contract also kind of tempting as a first cornerstone pickup, because I'll be breaking into a lot of glades, and this is a lot of clay and reeds to start out with. But I think the safety play is giant vegetables. The long-term play is leftover crops, but I'll pick the giant vegetables because we're not at the long-term point in the game. We're year 1. And as it turns out, You need help immediately on year 1, and you don't need help further on the line. I mean, like, I could probably have managed it. It's not that, it wouldn't have been that hard. What terrible orders. Maybe I'll get lucky and find an ancient tablet. I would love the wildfire essence. Booming economy would be nice if I could get it done quickly, but, like, I can't, so no. Oh, another rough choice here. Businessman has wildfire essence, which is very valuable, plus 2 people, and doing 4 trade routes isn't like that crazy an ask. 3 packs also very tempting. The parts will be valuable. The needles and mold supply will be very valuable as well, just makes our farms and our cloth making way more efficient. The only problem is that many packs of stuff. It's very hard to produce early in the game when you have nothing, but it's pretty much worth it for the long-term stuff. I don't think I'll be able to do 4 trade routes very quickly, so do with that. I think this is just exploration here. Clearing Glades is also pretty sweet. The rewards are great. Parts and villagers early on are great. Again, like, I need all of my building materials to, like, make my settlement. That's kind of an important thing, and I want to pop Glades anyway, so I'm pretty happy clicking on exploration here. And that's my explanation for exploration, and I'm sticking to it. Ha 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 ha. Very, very, very illiterate of you, Chris. Oh, you funny. Anyway, where are we going? Obviously, we're punching into here for the fertile soil. That's really close to the hearth, which tells me that pretty much any glade could have fertile soil, which is good in the fact that any glade could have fertile soil, and bad in the fact that I have no idea where any of them could be. Ultimately, I'm going to have to chop towards 2 forbidden glades, though. I think... yeah, there's one there, one there. Those are very far spread apart. One up here. Is over here. They're just all super spread apart. I mean, these 2 are kind of close. Yeah. I guess I'll kind of want to just go this way. Break into this one, these little ones, then prepare myself for the big forbidden ones. Hi. Gosh, if I had some non-meat products, I would probably bring these guys in. This does tell me we're gonna have beavers though, so that's some good information. One coats even more at that point. I could get some money out of it. I do have plenty of food, and can pretty easily ditch some eggs there without any real worry. I could also wait until I get a bunch of roots and bring them in. 10 people is a very good amount to start with, but I definitely wouldn't mind more early on, and this is most certainly early on. So we'll get that going. Also gonna need like a lot of these gatherers camps, which is that's the problem, is like I don't have a lot of manpower for everything I need to do right now. It's a wee rough. That's why I want to bring these guys in. But like, depending on how many planks I have, I might swap some people into I might swap someone in the workstation to help gather roots and maybe bring those people in year 1. It's not a crazy idea. I do want the furnace built though, so we don't make really terrible bricks. We make as good of bricks as we can get. Yeah, nothing really super needs building right now, so I'm gonna put him in the foragers camp. That'll be fine. How many planks do we have? We've made enough for pretty much everything we need. So I think I'm going to force a delivery. Once this guy has delivered like a bunch of planks, I'll set him to building. I would love to get the shelters up before the storm hits, just for the extra happiness. That'd be good. Alright, this person should deliver these immediately. They did not. Apparently I am wrong. Okay. There we go. Delivered. Cool. So we'll keep one builder to build our shelters and our initial comfort decorations. That should be lovely. In hindsight, I should have turned off biscuit consumption, but like I feel bad rationing to min-max, and that's my entire reason for not doing it. Cause I want people to I don't want people to be like, you know, oh, there's biscuits, but we can't have any. I'm so sad. I'm not about that. I'm just not about it. Anyway, we'll gather up a bunch of roots, maybe try to bring these guys in during the storm. And yeah, just start chopping this way. Obviously I'm going to need a lot of space up here for housing, so I'm going to keep that woodcutter there, but this one, I'm very happy to have him chop this way, make room, get stuff. It's all good. We should be fine at Hostility 1 for the storm. I think that'll be pretty easy to handle. We can work on 3 packs at some point, probably only after we've gotten more people. Because right now we have a critical lack of manpower to do any of our orders. And exploring into 5 glades is a little bit risky to do, because I'd have to make one a dangerous glade. I'd much rather open that on year 2. It's just a safer play, in my opinion. And I'm a safe play Andy, I guess. That's a phrase normal people use. We have enough roots now to bring in the newcomers, so I'm gonna direct them to deliver those. It will put us up in Hostility 2, though. So that's something I will need to consider. We're gonna have an impatience tick at some point. Maybe before we bring in people, but honestly, we should be fine with our amount of resolve. Everybody's gonna have a shelter in like 5 seconds, and once the hearth is upgraded, we'll have 2 extra resolve. We're like in a very good spot where we don't need to worry about hostility that much, so that's good. Yeah, this is fine here. Still a lot to build, but we'll get to it. Should have a bunch of newcomers arriving shortly. Hearth will be upgraded soon. There we go. Now we do have beavers who are upset with life right now, because we're at hostility level 2. But I don't care, is the thing. I think we're fine. Like, I'll cut a woodcutter if I really need to, but only if I really need to. I'll put a beaver house over here. We'll queue one up. I'm not going to be that mean. We'll say, yeah, we'll get to your luxury housing, Mr. Beaver, as soon as we can. But he's like, the storm's really scary. I know. It's always a little scary, but deal with it. Hearth is upgraded. It's good, but not good enough to keep the beavers around. But again, I just have to stop one woodcutter and we'll be fine, so not a big deal. Newcomers again. We have harpies this game. Interesting. Do I bring them in? They'll probably start leaving, like, immediately, but we do have enough cloth to make harpy housing. So that's, like, fine. Sure. And again, it's really only a matter of, cutting one woodcutter and our resolve will be solved. But I'm going to just let it roll for now, so we keep, keep things efficient. Speaking of efficiency, let's put a harpy on the hearth so people can carry more. Okay. You get cut and we're good. Easy. Furnace is done. Ooh, so the small farm, excellent. We'll be growing only vegetables for now until we get flour production, but boy oh boy, when we get flour production, things are gonna be great, because we have 2-star biscuits, we have a herb garden, so like, we are very well set up for it. And everyone eats biscuits, which is super great. Just like, yeah, just everything we need is practically there already. So yeah, that tempts me to finish some orders a little earlier than usual. 'Cause it'll just be that darn good. I can break into this glade, fine, we'll do that. I think I have enough space for housing once this tree is cut down. I'm gonna move these guys down here so we can cut towards the dangerous glade a little faster. 'Cause that'll be important. Clay and a clearance geyser. Interesting. Normally I expect drizzle ones in small glades, but today 'twas not. Alright, let's get a beaver on this camp and cut as efficiently to the glade as we can. Zahilda, hello. You have brought me an upgraded herbalist camp, which is a blueprint I will almost undoubtedly want. Ooh. Ooh. Mist Piercers is really good. It's dangerous, especially on higher difficulty levels where you don't get as much impatience drain from completing orders. But on Prestige 6, which I'm playing on, it's pretty great. Diligent Workers is also pretty great, but I'm not, like, too concerned about containers yet. If we needed pickled goods to make everyone happy, I'd be more concerned, but we can just make biscuits, so, like, whatever. I think Mist Piercers is just the amount of information you get from that is just ridiculous. It's so good. So, for example, ooh, there's fertile soil and a merchant shipwreck. Ew. Ew. That's terrible. Oh god. Okay. For the merchant shipwreck, I believe I need 30 pipes. Or like 6 parts or 15 tools, or was it 12 tools to complete it? And I can't get a hold of any of that. Yeah, so Hilda will not give us any of that. which is a little bit rough. Is this one easier? Ooh, it also has fertile soil in it. Large destroyed caravan, I believe, is 30 amber and 15 provision packs, or just increasing hostility and some fuel. There's also a haunted druid set, which would actually be pretty darn fantastic. Yeah, that's actually probably worth breaking into for sure. Haunted Druid Huts means we'll get 3-star coats in a building, and that's really good given that literally everybody wears coats. So, a lot of good things to say about that. Man, Mist Piercers are good. You can plan so much better. Oh hey, a drizzle water geyser. That could be useful. Hungry Mistworm. That just takes a truckload of food to solve. And so does that one. Cool. Okay. Just have to get a billion jerky before we go into the Forbidden Glades. Easy, probably. I love the rewards of sacrificing. It's really strong. I'm gonna get oil from the Druid's Hut. Coal might be a little iffy to get. Not impossible, but iffy. Luxurious delivery would be great if I could get it done quickly and early, but it's not going to happen. Because I don't have any way of making packs of luxury goods, and I won't for a very long time. So I think I'll just click on sacrificing. It's probably okay. Stonecutter trial. Huh. How doable is that? Happy Beavers is the easy, safe play. I could, like, if I cut woodcutters, I could probably get to the resolve check. I just need to do a bunch of trades, and that'd be pretty easy. And 15% woodcutting is pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tempting. But I think, like, Stonecutter's trial is doable. I would need 2 stonecutter camps. Probably really obvious of that. And I would need to fully staff them. But, like, getting that much sea marrow and clay from those camps in a limited amount of time, it's doable. And the rewards are not, like, exquisite. Like, +1 to seal pickaxes is like, oh boy, more stone from a map that has really rare stone. You only get it as a tertiary thing from sea marrow in the Royal Woodlands. But still, it is nice. And the clay pit is also nice just to have. And we have a clearance geyser, so this does mean infinity clay and reeds should I need it. Which, yeah, I can see some benefit to that. Let's make the stonecutter camps a high priority to build along with the paths, so we can make them more efficient and get that rolling, I guess. We have 3 builders right now, which is fine. It's probably fine. Take you off of the foraging camp. We have vegetables growing. I'm not worried about food this year. Yeah. 4 people building those things should be okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'm gonna pull this guy off. I'm gonna want to end up with 1 builder, and I will need to fully staff the stone cutting camps as soon as they're built if I'm gonna make the timer on this.
Hi.
Yeah, if Zahilda had stone, I would definitely consider buying from her. Or sea marrow, I mean. But she doesn't. Probably gonna wait until she's ready to leave. And then see what I can buy. / trade. I mean, if I'm on a timed order, I really don't want to punch into this. Not yet, at least. I mean, like, the stuff in there is great, don't get me wrong. But right now, we have other things to focus on. Okay, you two in there. You two in there. Excellent. The road should be built pretty quickly. And hopefully 2 stonecutters will be enough. If we manage to get enough clay before we get sea marrow, I'll probably move the other one over here as well. And we'll just double up on collecting it. Should be fine. That is Hilda leaving. That sudden pause. We have a lot of wood I'm pretty willing to part with here. Can we get up to 12 without making ourselves destitute? Yeah? Seems okay. Sure. We know the herbalist camp is going to be really useful. We'll get that large mushroom deposit in there. The large dewberry bush deposit in there. It's going to be exceptional. Love that pickup. And I guess we just kind of hold fast for the moment, huh? Just let everybody get their work done. The end. Yeah. How is this going over here? Yeah. That should be more than enough food to feed everybody. Beaver house is going down soon. That'll be great. Probably going to need a second one if I had to guess. But, you know, I should not be pondering all the spare housing I need while my humans are left homeless. That seems a little rude. Just a touch. Gonna move this up one just so there's room for the other one. Oh boy, Stonecutter's trial is gonna be tight. Like, I don't want to sound like too much of a backseat developer, but like, man, if 2 woodcutting camps fully staffed from the second the starting pistol went off doesn't get us there, I'll be kind of upset. Let's see. Shockingly, we're lowest on clay. Did I, like, get a ton of sea marrow from somewhere and I completely spaced out on it? Because, like, we've gotten enough sea marrow. Like, the last needed bit of sea marrow is being delivered as I speak. Boop. Yep, there we go. All done. Okay, I guess we just want more clay then. I think there is a very good chance we will finish this in plenty of time. So that's good. I don't have to be a backseat developer. I guess the developers know what they're doing or something. Crazy as that sounds, because obviously I, as a gamer who apparently likes hearing the sound of his own voice enough to stream, I clearly know how to develop games way better than actual developers. Clearly. But today it looks like they knew what they were doing. It's almost like they really enjoyed this game and they put a lot of love into it. And especially with the UI being absolutely exceptionally good. Yeah, you guys actually stop. I'm gonna tear down that Stonecutter's camp now. As soon as the roots are delivered. Because we're done. Stonecutter's trial is fini. Bunch of pie, +1 to stone production. That will be great. And we get a new blueprint, finally. Okay, you're done. Cool. Goodbye. Let's see what we get. Ooh. I mean, I can't possibly say no to the workshop, right? 2-star planks and fabrics, both of which I am currently lacking. Seems real good. Sure does. Okay. Do we have enough to build it? No, sadly. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. We just need to deliver those things. Deliver those things. What's wrong with you? And then we make the workshop. And we're very happy for it. Oh, we don't have any bricks for it. Right. That thing. Well, I guess we'll need somebody making bricks then. Luckily, we have 2-star bricks, so I don't have to stress over it. You know, God forbid I'm inefficient. The very thought. Two builders. Do I really need that right now? Probably not. Let's get this person on the harvesting camp. Are you? Yeah, okay. Stop. Just actually stop. I don't want this existing anymore. We have the fabric to make this. We're just waiting for the bricks. As long as I put it as a top priority, the planks should get requisition for that before they get requisition for the human houses. Yep. So we'll definitely have the materials once the bricks get made, and we'll be good. Yeah, another person on the harvester's camp while there's not a lot of building to do. Seems okay. We'll get a lot more building done during the storm, though, because I'm going to have to cut some woodcutters, for sure. Despite the fact that we have a lot of nice housing. Hostility 2 is no joke. Probably should have favored the harpies to get some passive reputation. Maybe get a new blueprint, but whatever. It's not exactly P20. I don't feel the need to play super hyper optimally. Alright. I sure would love more beavers for better wood cutting. I would also like money because it's money. So that really leans me in that direction. We'll need another beaver house. And now we see how we're doing. Probably badly. We're not that bad, actually. I could, how close are we to an impatience point? Not very. Oh, the harpies are okay. We're just okay. Wow. I mean, once we run out of pie, we won't be, but hopefully that won't happen until the storm ends. But yeah, terrific. Everyone's housed. We're just good. It's good. We're just good right now. I don't need this many builders, so probably restock the foragers camp if just to clear that area out for some for buildings. Speaking of buildings, it's gonna be year 3. Gotta make sure the blight post goes down. We have enough parts for that, right? Yeah. We've got enough parts for that. I could put more people on brick making as well. Because right now, there's nothing to build and everything to produce. So, no reason to just let these guys sit around. Although if I force a delivery, they'll have enough to start making the workshop, which is important, and which I'm going to really enjoy having. Blah, 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 blah. Also gonna need packs. How am I going to get them, though? Like, just use my food, I guess? It's fine-ish. It's not the worst idea. Use bugs and eggs? Sure. Am I really gonna get up to 30 packs of provisions, though? Or 15? Where am I gonna get the money from? Like, I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult. Okay. Alright. This is done. Wonderful. 2-star plank production is a go. Once they're done with their bricks, I'm gonna throw somebody onto the workshop. Probably 2 people. Because we're gonna need a lot of building materials. Like, a lot. And I'll also want somebody in the makeshift post, so probably one of you guys. Get making provision packs. I will have to think about where the heck I'm getting 30 amber from still. Nothing's available from the orders. So, like, not sure how we're gonna do that. I have some meat. If there was a small encampment around, I might have sent them to the Citadel, but there isn't. There sure isn't. None of them abandoned camps pretty much anywhere. Well, anywhere that's reachable. Yep, we're at a pie, but we're like 6 seconds from the end of the storm, so we're fine. Choose a cornerstone. I mean, more food is never bad, certainly. Silent looting is kind of tempting, but we're really not set up for tools yet. Could be. If we get enough clay deposits, we could get enough copper to fund a tool, tool production. Enough to maybe almost win us the game. Could happen. I think farming tools is fine though. More food, more better. Just in general. Never bad. Speaking of never bad, all these are great. A trader's going to arrive very soon, but I need 30 amber for the caravan. I really don't think I can do the dumb thing and just sell my amber back and forth over and over to him for this, as nice as the biscuit delivery line would be. I think the forum is a better choice. Leisure and education is great. And if I get the scribe, the forum is hilariously easy. Seller blueprint, also very good, but a little less useful. I mean, all of them have a blueprint. These orders are fantastic. So I'm happy to see all of them. Pyromania is very good. +1 to fuel mix saves you a absolute truckload of wood. Serving ale's not bad either. The parts would certainly come in handy, considering I'm only getting 4 of them right now. And I'm already feeling the squeeze. Still, this saves like so much fuel. It's ridiculous how much fuel it saves. They're both kind of long-term. So it doesn't really matter which one I click. I guess if I click the chest of coal, I'll have something to sacrifice on, for the sacrifice quest, so that's probably a good enough reason to push me in that direction. Oh, Farleth! Hello! I'm gonna have to sell you a bunch of stuff. Like, I'll ideally want to clear the large destroyed caravan for reputation, unless it drops an ancient tablet, in which case I'll probably do that just for the relic. The orders are very important to do, as it turns out. But hopefully we break in there before Farleth leaves, because I would really love it if we could buy the solution that we need. If it comes to that, which it probably will. Okay. Loot. Ah, man, Obsidian Sickles is good. I'm never gonna deny that. But, other than that, everything's kinda just mid. I think I would rather get the amber and the provision packs and get a huge reputation bump. Seems better to me. Also, the Haunted Druid's hut will be lovely if we can, you know, do that. Oh boy. Sea Marrow's a lot more valuable. And I have the +1 to rock collection, so I think I'm gonna set these guys to Sea Marrow. See how much we can deliver before Farleth leaves, and then we'll get to work on this. We're in the process of making the provision packs for it, so that'll be lovely. I guess if the builder has nothing else to do, they can make that farm better. Still have no way of making flour yet, but we'll get there, probably. Alright, we're well suited to breaking into that glade, so that's good. We got absolutely no sea marrow in the warehouse, that sucks. How in the balls am I gonna get to 30 amber? It feels slightly spooky to give up all of my wood. It's a little better. This is still very spooky. I also want to keep my sea marrow for cleansing the druid's hut if I can. Yeah. That's really, really spooky. But I think it's good enough. Let's get you sending that to the Citadel. I need somebody building at some point. How many bricks are you looking at right now? 0? Yeah, good point. We do have a lot of houses that need bricks still. Is there a... Oh, there is a ton waiting in storage. Okay. Just deliver those bricks. It'll be fine. Then you can be our builder. It'll be good. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, Harpy's gonna deliver the amber. There's plenty of that needed. And we're just making the provision packs very slowly. It's nice that there's no downside to doing this. You know, if I was looting, it would be like 8 resolve, and I'd be like, get it done faster. The resolve, we needs it. But there's no downside to just having one person do it, and I'll keep the rest around for, you know, more productive stuff. You know, the long-term health of the colony, that thing. That thing that's probably good to think about. Let's see. Should probably look in the cache, yeah. Sadly, there's no ancient tablet from any reward anywhere quite yet. Rough. They sometimes drop from large sea marrow deposits, so I might want to have a little looky-loo around for one of those. See if I can't break into a dangerous glade with that. There's one. It's a bit of a trip though. Anything like way more convenient that has those? There's large ones in here. And a rain spirit totem, which I can use resin for. That's not a bad choice. Pretty conveniently close by. Could be where we get our relic, ultimately. I think that's okay. You force that delivery immediately, because we need those packs of provisions delivered toot sweet. Thank you, tap water. Thank you for saving my throat. Forget if I mentioned this, but I'm probably going to swap the farm from here to here and make this a herb garden once we get enough, once we get a way of making flour. Still don't have one of those, gotta point out, but we've only gotten one blueprint the entire game, so, like, not a big surprise. Boy, do we ever really, really need planks. Because the blight post needs to exist, like, now. We have 100% corruption, which is, you know, it's not great. That does mean 3 people will die if left unattended. And I'd generally rather not have people die. You're delivering all that, good. I may swap a human out and get the harpy on the blight post. Yeah, we don't need packs nearly as critically now. You need to build that blight post. Harvester's camp is out. Huh. That's all of our flax, eh? Okay. Be a builder. Sounds good to me. Okay. Alright, you're at the caravan, you're working on the timer. We'll get it done in plenty of time, that's good. We will slap the harpy on the blight post because she is efficient at it, and she'll occasionally double up on purging fire. And hopefully that'll be plenty of, well, I mean, we only need one to survive the blight, so it'll be plenty. Yeah, we're pretty good. Newcomers should be arriving momentarily. I'll probably want to bring them in. Yeah, definitely want to bring them in. This is fine, I think. Let's get another harpy house down so they don't get too upset. Get a beaver house down as well. It sure does take a lot of planks to do that, but oh well. Let's get a herbalist camp rolling now that we have some extra harpies. Get a ton of mushrooms from that. That'll be fine. I will need to tear down that, but since it's not being used, I may as well. Right, I also want to swap some beavers onto woodcutting, and we have the magic number of 6. Got all the beavers we need to fill out the 2 woodcutters we have. Excellent. This isn't a bad place for a hearth either. This mushroom patch will have to go, and go quickly. But like, it's fine. Is this good enough? I don't know. I think that's probably better. It's closer to the warehouse. That'll be where we make the herb garden. Granted, I hope that doesn't get built before the storm hits. Dun, dun, dun. It looks like it probably won't, just because, like, look at it. We don't have nearly enough planks for what we need to do. Alright, you two collect mushrooms, it'll be great. We have extra people, so getting you in the forager camp seems fine. I do need to make packs, too. Got plenty of roots and stuff like that, so I think we can spare that. We make bricks really efficiently, but usually, I mean, we do have a clay pit. It's not like we're gonna run out. So maybe we shove bricks into provision packs and call that good. Maybe that's fine. Maybe I will not hate it. Sadly, we have a bit of a hauling problem at the farm. We left a couple of things to rot in the field. Not my favorite thing to have happen. Actually, we do need to sack wood, so why not do that? Seems like an okay idea. Okay. You get chopping over here. I'll need the apothecary down soon. Now would be great, but, you know. If I wanted it done now, I should have planned better. Still need to sacrifice more stuff. I may as well sack more wood. Get the sacrifice thing going faster. And, like, I think we'll have plenty to make it through the storm, because we're actively wood cutting. So it should be fine. As the herb garden gets built, we'll put some humans on that. Still don't have any flour, should point out. Or, actually we're not about to get a blueprint, are we? I mean, eventually we will, but right now it's a little bit sticky. How's the brick making going? It's going fine. Got enough to build the apothecary. Okay. I guess we're good. Starting to worry about how much wood we're burning, granted. Gonna halt sacking for a bit until people start leaving again. Yeah. Don't have any coal to sacrifice, sadly. I'm actually gonna turn it off just in case we get some and I forget that I need to sack it for an order. Try not to forget that. Forger's camp ran out. That's great. Go get these. Get this one primarily. You're collecting from that one primarily, right? Yeah. I set the priority. I didn't forget. Once again, upsettingly low on wood. Now that the harpies are capped out on resolve, I'm pretty happy dropping our sacrifice stacks. Oop, never mind. They haven't forgotten about how angry they were just briefly ago. I mean, I'm almost certainly gonna have to halt woodcutting at this point. Maybe not. Big maybe. I am definitely dancing on the razor's edge for the sake of efficiency here. Yeah. And yet here I am, unpunished. Feels good. Feels good not to be punished. I don't like any of these. Secure perimeter might actually be pretty neat, though. I'm gonna break into 2 forbidden glades, so this is a good, how much? To be like -12, -6 eventually. I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't help right now. I think I'd rather something that, like, helped immediately. Ooh. Money helps. Money helps a lot. I don't have any amber, so I could very easily click on Stormwalker tax and be pretty happy. But also, lumber tax is pretty much just as good. Maybe even better, given that we're on the Royal Woodlands. So I'm pretty good with that one. No quality control, also very tempting. Any wood cornerstone is tempting, but I think I'd rather not. Discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades, one after the other. Interesting. More interesting than I'm giving it credit for, actually. If this guild gives me 20 pipes, I need 30 to do the shipwreck. So, like, I could do 2 glades immediately and be very happy about it. I wanted to go into this one. That seems like a great idea. Yeah. That seems like a great idea, and I love it. So we'll just break into that one. And once that one's broken into, I'll just drag someone over here and be like, hey, chop down this 1 tree. Oh, 2 trees. Okay, well. Same difference. By the way, Vlees, do you have anything for... Ooh! Ooh, the scribe. It's exactly what I want for the forum. Only slight issue with that is where the heck am I going to get the money? Because I will have to have money for that. I don't think I will have that. Yeah, none of these will finish before... Well, this one will finish before Fleece leaves, right? Yeah, well, not even. Now that I've dithered around and not done anything. I guess the plan now, then, is just wait until Fleece is about to leave, see what I have, see what kind of stuff I have to spare for her, and decide then. Okay. It's getting close. I should have enough resin for the Rain Spirit Totem, unless it's a luxury good one. If it's a luxury good one, I will have to make incense real fast, which, not the end of the world. Just a little bit annoying. Okay, Fleece is leaving. Can I get up to 14 without making my soul hurt? Yeah? Yeah, it seems fine. The Wild Veracents would also be kind of nice, but we're getting some from our orders, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, the Scribe is going to be an exceptionally good pickup, because that lets us make ale and scrolls, and that is how we'll do the forum order, which will be lovely. Cool. Alright, we're down to one tree up here, so I'm gonna direct these guys to open this up. And we'll just do two dangerous glades at once. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You can also go into that one, but like this one's just more valuable. Again, the large sea marrow deposits could have a ancient tablet, and that will get me stuff I need. All right, this is indeed reasonable. I will want that done as fast as possible, granted. So let's pull somebody off of it, off of something else. Get them to perform the ritual. It's a lot of hostility, not gonna lie, but we'll be okay. And then I probably want to get these stonecutters up here, like, immediately. Work towards finding the ancient tablet, get a bunch of stone. It's, a lot of good reasons to want them there. And no good place to put them. That's really awkward. It's fine. Alright. I don't think cutting any more here will help. Why don't you cut over here? We'll prepare for the hearth being put down there soon. That'll be lovely. And kaboom! I didn't click the button. I didn't click the button, is what happened. I'm very dumb. Sorry to inform you, but I'm actually stupid. It was a shock to me too, but as it turns out, I'm stupid, and we're all gonna have to live with that. Okay. I don't have the pipes I need for this now. So, it's time to panic a touch. Only a little, though. Uh, something to be said about all of these, I guess. Kiln's a good source of coal. Probably just click on Forger's Camp because I have a couple of nodes that I'd enjoy taking from these routes, for example. These vegetables, actually these vegetables look crazy good. Okay. Alternatives. Oh, there's some tablets in there. Don't care right now. Okay. I think what I do now... I think the thing to do is to pull non-essential workers off of whatever the heck they're doing. Make copper bars our top priority. And make pipes our top priority. We need 30 of them. So I need to smelt as many copper bars as fast as I can. Who can I pull off what to facilitate that? I don't need that many people on mushrooms. That's probably fine. Yeah. You help in the furnace. Get the copper bars made. The workshop is close enough that it'll pull the copper bars directly from there, which is great. And yeah, we're just gonna make pipes as fast as we can. If I'm really lucky, I'll get an order. I'll get the 3 packs done and the relics done. We'll get a new blueprint, and I can just laugh all the way to like maybe getting a new blueprint for a tool shop or something that makes pipes a little better than 0 stars. Also, the harpies are upset. Can't help but notice that. Not fully sure how we're gonna handle that. Apart from halting some wood cutting. It would only take 1. Oh, it takes 2. Lame. Well, I can do exactly nothing about it, so I guess we just slow wood cutting down. It's fine. Could use the extra builder anyway. We could put you back on the herbalist camp, why not? Boy, would I love it if that got done faster, so we could reduce some of this absolute giant truckload of hostility we're sitting on. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot, and it's terrible. Oh, the herb garden got built. Cool. Again, have to point out, no way of making flour still. So that sucks. We can cleanse the druid's hut next year, though. So that's something to be happy about. Also just rebuild this human house at some point. I could use it, certainly. I probably don't mind putting somebody on that right now. It's fine. I'm not gonna cry over that. Hey, more people. We could use that. Parts? Ooh, metal? Gosh. Those are all very tempting stuff. Think I'll go with these guys? The parts are very good. And I think I'm making enough metal to justify it. Yeah, I think I'm making enough metal to justify it. I think that's fine. Harpies are upset again, granted. What else is new? I guess we'll put the house over here somewhere. It's here, it's fine, sure. Just drop it there. It'll be fine. Are we having an impatience tick soon? Nope. Not even remotely. Fair enough. Okay. Sometimes life is just painful. What can I say? Scribe exists now, that's good. I have no way of getting pigment yet, so we can't really do scrolls, and no way of getting containers either, so we can't make ale. Funnily enough, I could make tools. Doesn't seem like a good idea, but I could if I really wanted to. We have a lot of extra builders right now, so I'm pretty happy staffing the camps again. They're all fully staffed. God, this is terrifying. Blah, 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 blah. Can make another harvester's camp. I would certainly enjoy getting more flax. Hey, 3 packs is done. Great. Give me a flower blueprint. You didn't give me a blueprint. I am 0.25 short, reputation short. I could have predicted that, but I didn't. That's my bad. Let's get some roads out to the farms. It's always very helpful. This should be done soon, right? Another minute. Another long, painful minute. Hey. How about these mushrooms? They almost gone? Nope. Still got more than half their charges left. Can't put down the hearth yet. Oh yeah, I should turn off building material packs. We need those. I'll need the bricks. Kind of okay with making crop packs still. We have so much food that like selling it seems like a good idea to me. So I'm fine with that. Get the harvester's camp rolling. Would love it if I could keep the big node out of range, just so that they don't walk like over there to be like, oh well, we have to collect from all the nodes evenly, so we gotta get this one. It's just how it works. I'm just like, no, that's not how it has to work at all. And be like, no, I'm pretty sure that's how we do things here. And that makes me sad. Okay, totem done. Thank goodness. We have some resolve again. Holy cow. Yeah, let's get our 3 beavers back to work for the 5 seconds they'll be able to cut wood. Then I get to double check on our pipes, because boy oh boy is that ever important. Hey, we have enough. Okay. Slight problem. Massive hostility. I will need 3 trade routes going at the same time, at barest of minimums. Oh, I hate that. Such a terrible price. but the price is only gonna get. Well, I can set them up before the flooded roads kicks in. Okay. I'll do that semi-cheesy nonsense. It'll be fine. Probably. Okay, you are all full on copper bars. That's good to hear, actually. I would love it if the clearance water geyser got built. And then I guess we're just good for now. You guys get on the herb garden. Gonna swap it so that anything can be built here. Also, do I have some extra packs? Yeah. I would actually like to upgrade some human houses right now. That would be very good. So we'll get this guy working on that. Cool. Maybe we'll be fine. Alright, the storm has hit. Let's queue up some long-lasting trade routes, if we can manage it. Oh gosh, we don't have many mushrooms, do we? Stop eating them? 'Cause we need to get this rolling. We very badly need to get this rolling. Okay. I mean, I guess I set all of them up to go. Plenty of cloth for this. The price is terrible, but we're gonna send it anyway. That'll buy us 2 minutes worth of time. I'm just not even gonna consider chopping wood during this storm here. Yeah, that's where I thought we'd be in terms of hostility. Ooh boy, this'll suck. This will suck massively. I don't think I can handle this. Don't have nearly enough wood to burn my way through this. Man, even with 3 trade routes going, it's still just an absolute truckload of hostility. Shoot. Ah. Crap. I guess I'm losing a cornerstone. That sucks a lot. Hate that. Sure do. Hate that a lot. Yep. That's about where I'm at. Gosh, I hate this situation. The end. Assume all of our planks are going to this beaver house. Yeah. Right. I can't last like this. I need this geyser pump activated, and I need harpies in the apothecary with happy juice. Or we're gonna, like, be in a lot of trouble. There's no place the harpies would be happy to work in. I don't have nearly enough wood to sack. I mean, I can sack for a bit. But not much, that's for sure. Oof. This sucks. Sucks a great deal. Four planks. I mean, hang on. Alright. This beaver house is not getting made. So let's just get those planks allocated to that, deliver those. With 7 builders, this better go up in like record time. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yep, there went our wood. I need to burn sea marrow in the hearth now, or the hearth goes out, which would be bad. Okay, you've delivered the planks, good. Gonna have to favor the harpies again. Do I have enough metal to make more pipes? No? The answer is no. So much for our search for the ancient tablet, eh? We gotta get copper ore again. Or we lose. Okay. Harpies. Where you be? One of you be here. Be here. And let's make it really happy in there. As soon as we get some juice. Any juice whatsoever. Oh god, it's not enough, is it? It's not enough. Oh no. Oh no. That's really bad. That was my entire plan. Oh gosh. Ah. Boy, I was really hoping that would be enough. I sure was. Fortunately, it got us exactly to 0. Which is famously less than 1. I could pipe up the scribe, put someone in there. That's not ideal. I am losing a very large amount of production and critically needed pipes. But it does keep them from leaving, so I guess that's the plan. It's a plan I don't like. But it is the plan that I have and works. So it's the best one. We have enough bricks, don't really need to sweat it. Hey. Of course, this nonsense is still going. Ain't that fun? Still need 30 pipes. Okay. Yep. Sure do.
Hello.
You don't have any pipes? Nope. Not a pipe to be found. That's really bad for me.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Eventually produce ale, but it's really none of these are helping me right now. Need things that help. These could help. I am making herbs. Ton of packs of provisions for free sounds pretty great to me. Sure. Sounds good. Alright. You guys can stop hiding in places that will make you happier for the moment. Zorg, you have no metal. No metal, you have no pipes. I mean, I'll get enough copper from there eventually. Well, these suck. Man! What a sticky situation I'm in. Go in there, get another rain spirit totem. Wouldn't be crazy. Certainly been more insane plans. I have to also do this one though. I have incense for it though. It's doable. Pipes in any of the caches or metal? There's copper ore, that's sort of some metal. In many ways, that is metal. don't know. How close are we? You're gonna make 2 more. You have 2 here. We're not, really not anywhere close, are we? Ugh. That sucks. God, you are so unhelpful right now, Zorg. It's just... I really, really needed you to bring me pipes. Or metal. But I haven't. You have neither. You have neither, and it's very painful. Alright. In the interest of not risking losing another cornerstone, I think I'm going to break this cache open. Tis, something I would consider highly relevant to my interests. You are done, which means I have plenty to upgrade houses. So let's do that. Okay, well, we're done there.
Hello.
I did want to consider selling packs of crops too, so Zorg, give me some money. Thank you.
Wonderful.
No wood, huh? That's kind of scary. A little bit surprised we dipped that low. It's a little whoopsie doodles. Little oopsie whoopsies. Little bit of the old Eekers. The you in troubles. The you done effed ups. It's all of these things, in fact. Sure would love to have cleansed this at some point, but like... I still have this bearing down on me, and if I lose a second cornerstone to it, I will cry. It will be terrible. Alright. Zorg's leaving. I think I say goodbye to him and wish he had brought something better, but he didn't, so I hate him. Copper ore is getting delivered. That will mean metal, and that will mean pipes. And it is so very important we get those done. Like, kind of extraordinarily so. Oh, hey, more people. Pipes. You brought some pipes. That's worth clicking on just for that. Yeah. That's where we're at. Okay. Do I start it now? I mean, the harpies will be upset. It's kind of hard for me to care at this point, though. Okay. We should have plenty of metal for now, right? We've got enough to make, okay, we've got 6. So we have enough to make 10 more. 10 of them turn into 6 more pipes. Maybe we don't, actually. Maybe I need to collect this clay over here. In a big way. Is there a storm geyser anywhere also? Giant vegetables destroyed. Dang it! That was where all my raw food was coming from. That's really rude. I also hemmed and hawed about whether to pick that up for ages. And now you're just like, oop, guess that doesn't exist now, lol. Rude. Exceptionally rude. Anyway. We have some flour, so let's get some biscuits made. That will be some much needed resolve. Ooh, ×2. Excellent. Any extra metal we can squeeze out of these things is great. You're dragging all the metal over from here. That's exactly what I want you to do. And you make pipes. Also exactly what I want you to do. Ooh, another ×2. You love to see it. Okay. 24 pipes in storage. You're making 2. You're making 4 more copper bars. You have 6, which is enough to make 4 more, including that one. That should be 30. Okay, so we have enough. Just. Can we get a trade route going that is reasonable? No. Good luck at clearance for us, I guess. Anyway, please get those delivered. Cool. I wanted to use these, but it's worth selling just for the hostility reduction. Same thing with the fabric. Yep. Guess I call that good. Wait, we're still not below 7? You're kidding. Cripes. You're so painful. Alright. Still missing 6 there. All I can do is hope and pray we get enough made there in a relatively short amount of time. This is the last we need of it, so that helps. I guess since we have enough clay now, we can swap you back to looking for an ancient tablet up here. Alright. Force that delivery. And once that gets delivered, we're gonna just burn all our sea marrow to try to get this done as fast as possible. Do not go on a coffee break. Deliver those goods to the warehouse. Thank you. Okay. We're good. Harpies are delivering the last pipes. Good. Good. And the timer has started. Lovely. Sack as much sea marrow as I can and reduce the timer. I really doubt we'll have enough to keep up this level of sacrifice for the entire 1 minute and 40 seconds it'll take, but we'll get pretty close, and that's all I care about. So if we have to get through a great deal of pain for a fairly long stretch of time, that's just how it will be. I should upgrade another human house or two. The more harvesting speed we have, the fewer crops will leave to rot in the field. You're out of flour. That sucks. That sucks a lot. We're also out of sea marrow, which also sucks a lot. We're not totally out. Let's speed it back up again for a little bit. Surely we can take 10 seconds of immense hostility during the storm, right? 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 Surely. Also, I don't need nearly this many people in the furnace. Go get crops. Also, swap to grain for packs of crops because we can't eat it right yet. Okie dokie. 12 seconds. Completely out of sea marrow. And that's it. We have to send it and hope. Two, one. Okay. We drop as much hostilities as we can and realize we're not there yet. Well, gosh, I hate that. Guess we put you guys back into happy buildings and call that okay. No flour, huh? Game, you're kind of killing me. You're just actually killing me here. I can't possibly justify any of these. I've got good enough pie. I don't need crystallized dew. I have metal. The market's like okay. The guildhouse is okay. A lot of it's just okay. Forum is leisure and education. Market would be a little bit better, I guess, but this would give me global resolve, which could be important. I could also just re-roll this. I'm re-rolling it. Please give me... There you go. Oh. 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 This is like telling me to choose which baby I want to keep. Dang. No, the rain mill. Maybe we'll get the temple later. But, like, it's kind of stupidly critical we get biscuits rolling as much as we can. Yeah, it's kind of super duper omega critical. Okay. You help chop this out. You get up here. Finally have space to put down the next glade. Well, the next hearth. Can move... Can move people into there eventually. That'll be good. Okay. We crawl our way back. Really, Harpies? Okay. You go in the scribe too. Man, that Forsaken Altar is looking more and more tempting. Gotta say. Beaver result low now, huh? You don't say. Maybe you could just not say? Woo-hoo. Sure do hate that. Sure is a lot of stuff I hate right now. Headboss, we have nothing to do. You're not there because you have something to do, my boy. You're there because you're happy. And it's the storm. Ah. The rain mill exists. Glory be. Okie dokie. We got to get a human in there for sure. Where'er one may be. Furnace? Sure. Good enough. And you could go ahead and just mill flour for Check's Watch ever. Yeah. You can just do that forever. That'll be good. Could also start this, which I definitely wouldn't mind. We're not gonna get any like negative resolvent before the storm ends, so like now is the time. It is in fact the best time to do that. So let's do it. They will drag flour directly from the rain mill here. That's good. Let's get a road around it. Alright. Cool. Storm's over. Somehow. We managed to live again. This is not that much fuel to lose. Yeah, that's really good. Low on fuel now. Oh, you don't say. Alright, Vlis, let me sell you some of my crops. And then I'll get back to you, I guess? Are any of you working on this currently? You, cool. Let's do that. Get you two back to woodcutting. Call that good enough. Another person I need for building. Slightly fewer people in the apothecary, slightly fewer people in the harvester's camp, sure. Okay, that's good. Alright. Back to trying desperately to scrape together a win. Don't mind either one, it's fine. I should consider a clay pit at some point, considering I have it, and that'd be kind of neat. It's not like I'm going to use all of this fertile ground to its full potential, especially down here. Like, there's just no way that's gonna get fully saturated. Well, maybe not. Still waiting for planks. It's fair, given that we ran out of wood. Well, ran out is a strong term, but we are out. Can't deny that. Harpy resolve is low, thanks to the haunted druid hut. Yep, that sure does exist. Vlees. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind more efficient fabric and less burning at the firekeeper. Pickled goods is like just barely okay. Could use another essence or two. Well, I don't need wildfire essence, to be fair. fine. We're fine. In many ways. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more ticks of frightening visions pretty soon, which is going to translate into a lot of bad. Probably worth torching Sea Marrow to take care of that. Could you please hurry? I don't care how hard it is to cleanse spirits. Do it now. Okay. We got there. We did it. Amazing. Holy butts. Okay. No more incense made here. You are making flour. Good. Let's get 2 people making flour because we need it. We'll get some harpies in there. A lot of harpies in here, and we are going to make a ton of stuff. Grain fields are looking good. We basically just want to only make grain and herbs now. So I'll set that to be a thing. We need a ton of coats. I would like some incense. That would be lovely. Keep a bunch of oil around. Can sacrifice some of it. Looks good to me. All right. There exists a foothold out of this mire, and we will climb. Something, something, Darkest Dungeon's cool. You're done there. Right, I did want to start making building materials over here, because it's more efficient. Could also pipe this up. I'm gonna need more clearance water with the amount of piping up I'm doing here. It's probably fine though. It's probably fine. Corruption's back. I will need a harpy making purging fire, won't I? Sure will. There kind of aren't any to spare though. I mean, maybe here. It's not the dumbest idea. And if it's not literally the dumbest idea, it's fine. Right? Right. Forsaken crypts. Kind of hate those. What does the Mistworm eat again? I know he eats jerky and pie. Also, I should be turning pie on. Why haven't I turned pie on? What's wrong with me? Do I not like pie? Is that the problem? What kind of madman doesn't like pie? Okay. We need more beaver houses and human houses. That will be just enough there. Human houses, we need, that's 12, 14, 16, so that's just enough there. Good. Have enough harpy houses for now. So yeah, basically just gonna wait around for planks again. It's a familiar tune. Yeah, another rain totem is not crazy. There's also some fertile ground in there. I shouldn't turn my nose up at just going in there. Punch into there. Maybe I punch into here first. Next year. See what we can get with the mistworm. See what it takes. Then, we either go in there or, like, attempt to chop all the way over there. Boy, that's a waste. I need woodcutters down here, don't I? Like, this would be a very good place for another hearth. Now that I look at it. Gosh, okay. I guess that's what we're doing, huh? Because it would be smart. And I should do smart things. I mean, I could just put a beaver in here, it's fine. We're not keeping up with our biscuit needs, so I better pipe up the apothecary more. Is it? I don't think it's a matter of throughput on flour. It's a little hard to tell. Okay, you're good. We'll get enough of the blight cleanse that we won't die, which is the important part. Let's get some extra people burning blight cysts too. We do have a lot of them. Like, we'll live, but I would rather we be clear. Haven't made any oil yet. It's unfortunate. I need to drop a hydrant over here, I think. If we're gonna pipe that area up, this building up that aggressively, I'll definitely need a fire hydrant there. You know, a hydrant that has fire. What else would a fire hydrant be? How we doing in here? Fine? Or surprisingly fine. Probably pull one of you off the herbalist camp. Got plenty of food. I don't really need to pick the mushrooms other than wanting to get that node out of the way of a road. So yeah, you go there, you can go in the druid's hut. There's just a lot to do in here. Making oil, making coats. Like, we need a lot of coats for the settlement. Everybody wears them. It's all fine. I really don't have the space for them, though. Have to get another harpy house down. And another beaver house down. And another human house down. Just a lot of needs. Oh my god, we finally found an ancient tablet up here. I thought I would never see the day. Holy cow. Not often I get a year 1 order done on year 6, but I guess we're there today. If I click this button, I will get a hostility level, so I can't. But Drizzle comes, and I will definitely do that. Now that we have coats everywhere, I think we can turn down the happy juice substantially. Keeping up with flower production fine, that's good. Let's boost our crop growing and harvesting speed by a bunch too. It's down to 20 seconds, that's real good. It's real good. You're busy over here. Need this area cleared out still. Warehouse up here wouldn't be like insane, but we're good for now. I should use some of these barrels to make ale. Because I do need to do that at some point. Same thing with the scribe. Problem is I don't have any way of making pigment, which makes things a little harder. Huh. Like, we don't actually produce insects from much of anything. Like, these mushrooms have insects, and that's it. Then we'll be out of insects. They'll give me some pigment, but not enough. Small press is a lot of free oil, which I do appreciate. Grain bags is like exponential grain. I don't know how much longer we'll be playing this game. Then again, we do have a long way to go. Holy moly, I am so far behind. Free oil or excessive amounts of grain? Let's just go excessive amounts of grain. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? The forum tincture, wine and pigment, right there in front of me saying, I'm available. Let's click that button. Slap the tincture up here next to the warehouse. Get a harpy in that at some point. Don't really care about making wine right now. Happy to make some pigment though. Okay. Sother, what are you doing here? Selling me a drizzle totem, I'll take it. Pottery from Opening Glades is not terrible either. I am about to open 2 of them. Yeah, sure. I'm down with that. Oh boy. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be real scary. Also, come to think of it, I need to make a ton of crops and building materials for one of my orders. So I may just up the limit of those pretty substantially. Get you there, it's good. Max out on woodcutters. In fact, I might just put down 2 over here. Do I have the parts for that? I do. Gosh, that's really tempting. I'm doing it. Cool. That was an easy decision. Oh man, I am definitely strapping in for an especially long game today, aren't I? Here we go. Hungry Mistworm. Do I have anything to feed you with? Sort of. Could chase him away with rocks. That would be a huge boost to reputation. I do prefer feeding him just because it's nicer. And that's literally the only reason. Well, not literally. Doing nicer things does give you more... It helps if you happen to get Calming the Forest. I could just chase him away, though. Sother, do you have training gear on you? You do. Okay. You know what? Sold. Let's just chase it away. We're gonna lose a massive amount of food doing that, but it's probably fine. Okay, so that's done. I need to punch into there. I don't think I'll get it in 3 minutes, though. So I may just have to settle for getting this one. And I mean, there's fertile ground in there. It's not like it's a huge, big, like, burden I have to take on. It's like, oh no, anything but a glade with fertile ground in it. Why have you made things so difficult on me? Why? Yeah, we're just good. That's getting done. Pretty soon we'll break into the other glade and that'll get done. Still have 2 cysts, huh? Did those develop during the storm? They must have developed during the storm. They probably developed late in the storm and I just couldn't get to them. That's the most likely explanation. Holy cow, are we still behind on this? Do I need another apothecary? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, perform a ritual. That's a lot of hostility, but we're probably fine. Yeah, we've got enough resolve from all these happy, all this good complex food, so I'm pretty set there. We could also make this trapper's camp. Is that going to get us anything, though? I can't help but notice there's exactly no meat uncovered on the map right now. I mean, we'll get it later, I guess, but I don't think I need to devote workforce to that at all, ever, so I won't. The end. Okay. Sother is leaving again. I think it's fine. Could sell him some crop packs. That wouldn't really get me to a good break point, though. I think we're just say thank you for the training gear. We appreciate it. Could also make a weaver. I mean, like, our fabric is like absurdly efficient. I really don't need a weaver. Still, it is tempting just to rebuild it. Don't really have the planks for it, though. I should maybe hold off on that a little bit. Wait for some of the things I actually need built to be built. Could be a good idea. Anyway. All the events are going swimmingly, which is excellent. I'm going to refresh my water because my throat hurts. I'll be one moment. Just gonna freeze up. Oh no, he's frozen! Wait, he's back. I'm back. It happened. I returned. How do we have no oil still? What? I guess because we're going through that many coats. Fair. Boy, maybe I should speed up the druid's hut then. Is there a good place for any of this anywhere? Maybe back here, tuck in some crates, be like, this is where we keep the herbs? Sure. Farm is getting very slowly worked on. Eventually I'll have some oil to sacrifice. And once Pyromania is done, I'll have some coal to sacrifice. And that timing will happen pretty great because it'll be during the storm and I'll be like, oh god, I need hostility reduction. Please help. Oh god, oh god. So it'll come at a good time. Yeah, we just need these planks built, guys. Really wish I could move the Weaver. Because putting it next to the Druid's hut would save us a lot of running back and forth from the warehouse. Oh well. Any good trade routes I should be looking at, too? No? These are all kind of bad. This is great, actually. Wow. Never mind. That's a good trade route right there. Pretty happy with it. Hey! Event done. Wonderful. Kinda needed a service building more than anything else here. There's like something to be said for Smokehouse for jerky for the harpies. We don't have a lot of meat, so we'd need whatever meat we got to be stretched as far as possible, but like basically have none. Maybe I just don't pick any of these. Sit on it, hope I get enough amber to reroll it. I guess that's okay. I can vocalize that and feel like it's an okay thing to do. Let's put some fancy decorations next to the druid's hut. Just 'cause it's pretty. And we need the decorations to upgrade the hearth. So when I said just because it's pretty, I was lying. As it turns out. Sorry about that. I'm a liar pants. I lied to your face. With my pants. Still don't have a single drop of oil, do we? No, some's getting made now. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, reroll it. Let's see what else we get. Whoop! That was easy. Whoop! Easiest choices I've ever had. That is stupid good. Alright, well, now we get to put a temple down. Center it there. That seems okay to me. That'll be lovely. Put a bunch of parks around it? I don't mind that. Yeah, cool. And then we build a tool shop, which is nuts. Because that's a way better place to produce everything. No more pipes made in there, no siree. Yeah. So we'll make tools out of planks to save on wood. We have a woodcutter. We have a woodcutter stone. I don't really need that. It's fine. Let's get a harpy on the blight post. We're going to need it soon. Oh man, we are in a great spot, aren't we? Rain totem all done. Gosh. Things are looking so much better all of a sudden. Dare I declare that we've got over the hump? Are we in a good spot now? Dare I say such things? Maybe I dare. Anyway, let's get a bunch of Blightrot cysts burnt quickly. I would love it if I could get a bunch of coal from Pyromania and start burning it towards sacrifice instead of having to halt woodcutting. That would make me happy. Pop, pop. Oh, I need someone on the post, yeah. That's a good point. You. Congratulations on your promotion or something? Sure. We can pretend that's the case. Pyromania, done. It's probably fine to click this button? Sure. And now we burn all of that coal. Just all of it. All of it immediately. More people? Kinda don't want to bring them in until I have housing for them. Because we're still just sort of sitting around being behind on that. Okay. I should also get below 4. So we don't have a blood flower spawning. Although, I have so much food, it's kind of like fine. I don't think I care. I think it'd actually be just fine if we did that. Oh, we ran out of coal. So we did. Okay, now we have to cut woodcutters for a much different reason. Because we're freaking out. It's a pretty good reason to stop. This is okay, I guess. Can I put the hearth down here yet? I can. Well, goodness me, let's do that. Because we have more than 40 people, we need a third hearth. Already. It was just that fast. You have nothing to chop here? You have nothing to chop here. Huh. Well, that's funny. This is cleared out enough. I want you to go down here and chop those. That's getting foraged. That's good. Some mushrooms are still getting foraged. Just about done there, though. In fact, we are done there. Like, this is it. That's all the mushrooms. Yep. It's all gone. No more mushies. Now we collect from there. There's the blood flower. What are you dropping for me? Some wine, some water skins, some amber? Sucks up some food, but I think I'd make that trade anyway. Sacrifice is done. I can click that button and be fine, so I will. Good. None of these? It's a none of those. Just keep churning out those planks, boys. It's going so slowly, I do really feel like a storm geyser would be very convenient for me. Just to speed that up. Alternately, I could make another workshop. There's no law that says I can't make another workshop. Hi. None of these do much. Like, I'm pretty much out of sea marrow from this node already. I wouldn't get basically anything from it. Don't pick enough mushrooms for Fungal Guide to be useful. already have leftover crops, so we have a billion packs of provisions. Woodcutter's Song is like okay, but I also kind of hate it. Spices? I guess that would get us more herbs than I could possibly use. Guild catalog is also kind of nice. Ups the amount of blueprints and perks we'll have, sure. Speaking of kind of nice, trade logs that are good, heavy press is good. Can make use of both of those. And cool. Cool. Can bring these guys in, it's fine. Just need to start making some more housing over here. 5, so 11 here's good. 21, my goodness. Right, 2 there. 1 here. That should suffice for the moment. You know, once all of that gets built, which is going to take some time. In fact, Zia, you buy wheat, don't you? I have a lot of that. Do you sell planks? You do. Yeah, that seems like a great trade. You know what also seems like a great trade? Some of my massive stockpiles of wood for money seems good too. And also the massive amount of vegetables I have, that seems also pretty good. I'd like money. Money is good. Yeah. This seems okay. This seems like a good trade. Seems like a trade I'd appreciate. Cool. Alright. Beavers, back to woodcutting. Call it good, I guess. Could make a herb garden down there. Do I care? Probably not. It's probably just fully unnecessary, if I'm being real. Reroll? These are all lame, and I hate them. I mean, the bakery's not terrible. I will admit that the bakery has use. Because I could use the pottery. And that might honestly be worth the blueprint. I mean, the second I click on this, I'm going to get, like, the brickyard or the stamping mill and be like, boy, I wish I hadn't clicked on that. But that's later Chris's problem. Today, Chris's problem is not having anything to turn into containers for anything we need containers for. So it sure seems like it would be a good idea to do that. Tool shop exists now, that's good. We do have plenty of metal. Don't mind it. Is this done yet? Not yet. Hurry up. We hate that. Anyway, turn off that for the moment. Fill out the temple for Sacrament of the Flame, which is going to be fantastic. And we'll start burning oil. Because we're gonna have a lot of it. This will be done soon. I mean, this is a good place for another warehouse, isn't it? I do have the parts for it. Okay. Fair enough. Slap the harpies in the clay pit. We'll have enough clay for pottery soon. We'll have reeds for wine. Things will just be good. Also have clay for bricks, incidentally. Also, why am I making bricks in here? I can just make them in here. It's fine. This is where all my building materials get made anyway. Stonecutter's camp is done. Yep. All the sea marrow is consumed. We knew that was going to happen. This is semi-close? It's not that much further away than this, though. Sure. We'll grab that. Am I even gonna make use of that? I don't know. I don't know at this point. All I know is that it's year 8 and I prefer to have won by now. But the game has been a wee bit slow for several reasons. I had a really slow start. So many things got in my way. Like we had massive amounts of resolve and hostility problems kind of piled on each other. Wait. How do we not have enough harpy housing? It's because the hearth isn't made. Yes. Yes, that's the reason. That's the good reason. I could theoretically put somebody in the warehouse to make the workshop more efficient. So I will. Turns out, it being theoretical wasn't was a bit of an understatement. Let's get some roads out here, make these big gathering camps a little bit more efficient. Do I have a spare harpy anywhere? Kind of. You're not needed in the blight post right now. You're also not needed in the clay pit. Yeah, let's swap you out. That'll be fine. We're capped on flour? What? That's crazy. Oh, we made enough building material packs too. That's also kind of crazy, but in a good, better way. I'm gonna upgrade some more houses then. Can we get it even lower? 17 seconds. We can take it even further. Now I just want to see how low it can go. 15 seconds. Can we take it even further beyond? Not now, not until the human houses are actually made. Also, apparently we can perpetually sacrifice oil because we're making a lot of it. That's good. Yeah. You're just fine, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna need pigment for scrolls, because we need tons of them. Won't be long before I can turn on these things also, which is crazy. 'Pretty soon we'll get the forum. Forum will be great. Get funding an outpost done pretty soon too. Hey, this is done. Wonderful. Someone be on it. I guess you, because you're free. Upgrade the human house again. 15 seconds to plant and harvest now. It's pretty great. And like, it's overkill, but again, I kind of just want to see how far I can go with it. "14 seconds. It's kind of crazy. Huh. It's none of these? Yeah, this is a none of these. I mean, kiln's always great, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of unneeded. Wait, we made 24 tools already? How did that happen? Okay, well, now I just have to be careful not to win before, like, I finish the Forbidden Glade. What a nice place to be at. It's Loot Box Horse! Do I have a lot of money? I do have a lot of money! Yay! We can spend all of our money with Loot Box Horse! Oh, that's so fun! Fungal Guide. Boy, I wanted to not buy that for the longest time. Cool. What else are we getting? Ooh. Resistance to corruption on the hearth is pretty nice. Bunch of crop packs, which I guess exists now, sure. Can sell you this. I can also sell you some crop packs. Like, I could sell you a lot of them, is the thing. 'Cause we have a lot of them. Oh my god. Hi, Sandy. You're not allowed on the back of the chair. Did you know that? Of course you knew that, because I yell at you when you get on the back of the chair. Can't help but notice just how incredibly unrepentant you are now that you're on my lap and getting pets. You're intensely unrepentant. Isn't that funny? Funny little kitty. Wow, that's a lot of containers. It's kind of crazy. I like it. Woodcutters move faster, that's kind of nice. Barrels, mushrooms, berries, I mean, I'll take them. Sure. Cool. Yeah. I'm playing against the storm. You should purr into the mic because it's cute. Just like you. Yeah. to the Citadel for money. Alright. Well, we're back to... Back to the storm. Sandy is sitting on my armrest, smacking her tail into my shoulder. I wish it was less cute so I could yell at her. But anyway, we have a massive amount of wood, and I'm going to sacrifice all of it at the hearth. Because we have the temple, and that's just like, hey, whatever happened to all that hostility? It's gone, lol. Isn't that funny? Forum down over here, that'll be great. More people? Sure. Bring them on in. We got plenty of space, sort of. It's 22. So enough for 13. 23. I'll need another one of these. It's 24? Did I just already have enough? Did I accidentally overkill it? I think I did. Okay. Right, because no humans arrived. Right. That little bit, that little funny thing that happened, where it was like, yeah, there's a reason that you have enough human houses, and it turns out it's because you didn't bring in any more, and therefore you didn't need any more. And yeah, I guess that's true, if you want to get all technical about it. Anyway. What do I want now? So I could start making tea. It wouldn't be, like, insane. Should also put someone else on the blight post. Just to make sure nothing unfortunate happens. Definitely want to use herbs primarily, but I don't mind using resin. Use our massive amounts of water on this. And yeah, just stockpile a bunch of tea. It's fine. Might need another apothecary, though, if we're gonna split its focus, because we may run out of biscuits. It would be a disaster if we ran out of biscuits. Could you even imagine a world where we ran out of biscuits? I shudder to think. Also, this is now in the way, and I need that cleared out. So, go clear that out. Sammy! Why are you standing on my printer and meowing? What has gotten into you? It's not feeding time yet, as much as I'm sure you wish it was. My cat has her head tilted and being like, "What's going on? I don't even know." So cute. She has no right to be this cute, but she is. Anyway. Let's pop into the last Forbidden Blade I need for the quest and get this game won. It's year 9, which is we're gonna win on year 9, which is kind of distressingly late for me. I much prefer winning a lot earlier. But, you know. Oh well. There's a lot of things I bet I wished I could have done a lot faster. But those aren't happening either. Funding an outpost is done. I may as well. My cat is very well poised to knock stuff off of my dresser. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it, I guess. It's just what's gonna happen. Oh, you know, there's a reason I rejected all these game. Guildhouse, I guess. Allows me to have luxury. I have done a lot of trading. Fine. Smokehouse is back. Sure. You know what? Let's make the harpies some jerky. That's fine. Hey, the clay got cleared out. Excellent. Just never gonna use that one, I guess. Man, we're just 4 people away from needing a fourth hearth, huh? That's funny. Ran out of oil. That's a shame. I mean, I have the people. I could, in theory, have the forum going. In theory. It's very much a theory, though. I am sort of stretched thin now. Just a little bit. Just a wee little bit. We can start making wine, that's fine. You make sure we have a bunch of, make sure we have a bunch of pottery no matter what. Now we can just smack you with tools and call it a day. We have skewers. Why do we have skewers? I must have got it from Loot Box Horse. Nobody eats skewers. Feed him skewers. Just go feed him some skewers. Make him a happy boy. Just... No more of this being a meanie. Let's just... Hi. Sandy, you're so vocal today. Por qué? I need to complete this Glade event, by the way, which is why I'm pulling people off the temple, so I don't accidentally win through Resolve. That would be tragic in a very funny way. Oh my god, it's halfway through Drizzle and an entire 15 field farm is fully sown. That's crazy. Man, human house upgrades are silly. Silly in the best possible way. We got plenty of sea marrow, right? Yeah. Let's just speed this up. Let's get that done real quick. And then we'll open this one up. Sure. Cool. Minute and 8 seconds, huh? He should not be able to deliver the tools in nearly enough time to beat the Mistworm, so we're good. Hey, the Weaver's done. Do I care? We're sitting on more plant fiber than we can use. We're actually out of fabric, funnily enough. Go figure. Alright. Go, make fabric here. Turns out we could actually use it. Woodcutter's camp has run out of trees again. I assume this is good over here. Sure is. Cool. The end. We've solved 2 Forbidden Glade events. And we did it. Hi. Oh, it's lap time that urgently, huh? Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Now it's smack your tail into the mic time. That's cool. That's cool. We needed that. This is what we needed. We needed smack your tail into the mic time. We didn't know we needed it, but it turns out we did. This is actually too much grain now. I mean, sure. We'll buy it. Why not? Once that's done, we basically immediately win, so... Let's also just burn a bunch of wood, reduce hostility, make people happy. Just cruise to victory. Feel good. You can open the door, you know, if you hate being in here so much. The door is fully and completely open. Nothing is keeping you here at all, whatsoever. You don't have to... You don't have to put your paws on the wall, being like, "Let me out!" This cat is so weird. And she's adorable. Vagata. Alright. Cache is open. Got a full reputation point under that. And the rest will come from humans being able to drink booze and pray at the temple. In fact, everyone gets services. Everyone services.
Hello.
Hi, Zorg. Oh, she's back to sitting on my armrest and batting her tail against my shoulder. Okay. Food time is very soon, I promise. God. So cute. Ta-da! There we go, all done. Year 9, very long game. Not my favorite amount of time to have to get through that, but we did the quest. It went fine. And then we've got Untamed Wilds and a Ruined Armory for next time. That's fun. Am I gonna make it to the Adamantine Seal in time? I don't know. Like, I'll need to make the games much faster. Maybe I shouldn't have meandered quite so much. Yeah, I think I only really have 2 settlements left. So unless I can get 2 of them done in like 6 years, which is very hard on Prestige 10, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Although, there is the Ruined Armory modifier there. Well, that is one way to speed up the game, is to just call up a trader and rob them blind. It's an option. Man, I may not get to the seal. That would suck. But it is what it is. It's not like I'm playing the game to be super hardcore about it. I'm playing the game to have fun. And speaking of having fun, I hope you had fun watching, because I'm going to call it a stream. Looks like Ron Empire
The Honda you want
is
here.
going to.
Get
Oh
a grip.
God, Twitch, why you do this? Twitch, I hate you. Okay, Ron Empire is streaming Against the Storm. He plays it at a much higher level than I do. I think I think that'd be a fine raid target, so I'll go and do that. And yeah, thank you again for watching and hanging out. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you had fun, cause I did too. And I'll be back tomorrow for Warframe Wednesday. Till then, take care. Peace.
Alright, we should be able to go up. No. Shit. Okay. Alright, jerkies. Eat your jerkies, harpies. Eat your jerkies. Get that jerk on. Boxes are